Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you probably saw in my last video, I was panic sewing because I was going to Paris. And of course, if I'm going to Paris, there are 4 things that I'm going to be coming back with: wine, chocolate, cheese, and fabric. So yeah, this is a fabric haul of everything that I picked up while I was in Paris. Now, because of how the last couple of years have been about travel, it was really nice to be able to leave the country, but also don't know when I'll be able to do that again because rules keep changing like every day. So I made a real exception with this trip to get all the fabric that I actually want, that I know that I can't get in the UK, because I might not be in Paris again for a really long time. So while it's not the biggest haul I've ever done, there is still quite a bit of fabric. So before I get into it, get that cup of tea, get comfy, sit down, like maybe put me on while you're doing a project or something. You can just listen to me waffle on, and we're gonna get into it. So whenever I'm doing fabric shopping, I usually just make a beeline over to the Montmartre area, which is where the Sacre-Cœur monument is. And right at the bottom of that hill, like I say all the time, is all the fabric stores. There are fabric stores all over Paris, like all over the place. But this is the best place where they're in kind of like a concentration. There are about 20 different stores of varying sizes in that area, and you can spend a whole day there if you like to peruse your fabric like I do. Just like old times, it seems like such a long time since I did a travel fabric haul. I did a little bit of a vlog, and yet it does kind of stop abruptly because I usually get to a point where I've got too much in my hands or I just get hungry and I stop filming. So I'm going to show you everything that I got up to those days while I was doing the shopping, and then we'll come right back here where we'll actually have a look at them properly and I'll tell you what my thoughts and ideas are. Cue the vlog. Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you are well. So I don't know if you've been following me on Instagram, but if you have, then you'll know that I'm in Paris right now and I'm about to do a fabric store. A fabric store? I'm about to do a fabric shop. We're going to go to multiple fabric stores today and buy some fabric. This is Hillary, who I actually came to Paris to see. They're on their honeymoon and we thought we'd crash it for a few days because we haven't seen them in 2 years. So she's actually coming along with me. So I have a partner, someone to encourage me or to discourage me. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But we're in Paris. We're going to buy some fabric. It's going to be fabulous. Let's go. Alright, so it turns out that our apartment is actually pretty close. It took us like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to walk here, and we're here. So we're gonna go in. Going into Tissus Reine first. So I found some faux leather in this eyelet like print, and it's really, really nice. I'm very, very tempted. I think it also comes in like a cream down here, which also kind of obsessed with. Enjoying yourself?
So fun.
Oh, it is nice.
Isn't that cool? It kind of looks like little people within it.
Yeah. Oh, I do like it. Cool? I feel like we've got the same fabric too.
I do. We have the same color too.
Okay, so we're going through my process, and if you don't know what my process is, I will tell you. We walk in the store, we look at all the fabric, and I kind of bookmark the ones that I like, the ones that I don't like, and then I leave the store and go to the next store. And I do that to all the stores, and the ones that I'm still thinking about, I go back for them. But I don't just panic buy everything, otherwise I'll end up getting to the last store and I would have spent £20,000 and I'd have 5 suitcases of stuff. So this is me trying to be selective, and so far it's working for us. So we've just gone to Reine. We're now going to Marche St Pierre to go and look at everything and leave. We've seen this fabric, which is really, really nice. I look at this and I think, Reformation. Yeah, we might have to get this one. Yeah. Alright, so this is the first purchase that I'm going to make. I really, really like it, and I'll explain to you later when I go through everything, but we're going to buy this now because I can't find a second one and I don't want anyone else to buy it. Okay, so we've come back for this fabric. I'm going to get 1 meter of this, 2 meters of that, and we're going to do some like paneling. I think I might also go for the black because this feels so fluid. I love it. So we have another fabric addict in training. It's me leaving Hillary to her own devices. She's already obsessed. Okay, I'm back in the fabric stores for a round 2. I am determined to find my raincoat style fabric, so that's what we're doing now. So I've been looking, and this is the kind of fabric that I want. They call it parachute fabric, but it's the sort of stuff that you see on like puffer jackets, and this is the thing that I want the outer layer to be quilted out of, possibly the inner layer too. Okay, so looking for a neutral coloured parachute fabric is actually quite hard. The first place we went to didn't find it, but I found some more fabric, so I got that. And now we're going to go and check all the other stores. I've got a bit of time by myself today, so I'm not dragging people around with me, and I'm really hoping we find it before I leave tomorrow. Okay, I think I might have found something. I bought it, so we've got hope, but we're still looking. In a store, one of the ones I haven't been into, so I'm going to see what's in here. There is a lot. This looks kind of raincoaty over here, but we're going to check it all. So I found the waterproof section, lots of different colours. Currently looking at this one. These are the 4 colours that I quite like. All greens. This one is probably the best, but I also really like this one as well. It looks great against the skin. Also, I quite like this colour here, quite nice. And there's also a green back there that I can't quite get to. So as I said, an abrupt ending. That's just kind of how I roll. Like one day I might actually be able to finish a vlog from start to finish. Yeah, probably not. Anyway, let's get into it. These are the things that I picked up. So you will see that I went to quite a few stores, but I actually only bought from 4 different stores. 3 of my normal haunts that I go to, and 1 store that I actually hadn't ever been to. It's just because normally one of the streets is quite long and I don't normally venture all the way down it, but this time I was on a mission looking for a specific fabric, as you can see in the vlog. So yeah, I went in there and I actually found what I was looking for. So let's start with Marche St Pierre. So it is the really big 5-floor store in the corner. Can't miss it. Very famous. Lots and lots of fabric in there. If you're going, make sure you've got time and energy, snacks, all of that stuff. You'll need it when you're in there. So I picked up 3 fabrics from that place, and the first one was this Ankara print. Now, yeah, it's pretty loud, but that's Ankara for you. They have loads and loads of wax prints and Ankaras that are in your standard 6-yard packs, but they also have quite a few that are on the roll. Now I find that stuff that is on the roll with Ankara is basically one of those 6-yard packs that has then been joined by a line of sewing. So if you see here, it's been like stitched together here to another 6-yard pack. I don't know whether they do that so that they can have it on the roll and maybe sell it cheaper and you can have it like shorter lengths than just having a whole 6 yards, but that's what this was. Now I really like this print. I like the baby blue, I like the big gold discs, and I like the red in it. And as soon as I saw this, I thought I would really love to make one of those like really nice Ankara suits. I've been looking at a lot of suits recently. I've got so many suit patterns and I think I want to have a go at a fun, loud print suit, you know, not for the winter, but like maybe when spring comes and I can do my boss lady thing Ankara style. So I got, I think about 3 or 4, maybe 4 meters of this. Don't quite remember, I have to measure again. But yes, very excited to make something out of this. I think it would look fabulous. So the next thing that I picked up was some tencel fabric. I actually got 2. These are the other 2 things I picked up from Marche St Pierre. I got this khaki green because that's one of like my standard colors that I wear, and then black because that's also another standard color that I wear. I got about 2.5 meters of each, and this is like a really nice soft fabric, really good for making like drapey shirts. You can make dresses. This is like really good like shirt dress material, but I actually fancy making myself a pair of like flowy pleated pants, maybe with an elasticated waist in the black, and then possibly a shirt in the green, or maybe the other way around. But either way, I picked up those because they're kind of like basic colors, really good for when you want like wardrobe fillers. So that's what I got there. So that was Marche St Pierre. I will leave all the details and like the addresses of all the places that I went to in the description bar below. So if you're ever looking, you need like an address or something, I'll leave that details down below. So while I was out there, I was actually a little bit on a mission. I did have a slight plan, like a semblance of a plan, which is good because then I wasn't unnecessarily buying everything. I was looking for waterproof fabrics. I want to make a pattern, a Vicky Sews pattern, which is a quilted coat, and I've been just kind of going down the quilting road, so I've got myself some wadding, and I was looking for some like waterproof fabrics so I can make myself some puffer jackets and stuff like that for this winter and the spring and for the years to come. So with that in mind, I did find a few fabrics, but it took me such a long time to find these. I thought they'd be more available, but apparently not. Opposite Marche St Pierre is a store called Les Coupons de St Pierre, and in there everything is coupon, so they're like remnants or they're like cut already, and they're usually in about 3 meter cuts, and it's like for the whole thing and you buy it. While I was looking for those fabrics, I got distracted as normal and picked this up. This is a polyester crepe. It's got that kind of crepe material. It doesn't have too much of a stretch, but I really liked the pattern. The pattern is just black with like this brown and cream flowers, but as soon as I saw it, the first thing I thought was like those Reformation type dresses, and I thought actually that would make a really good Reformation style dress. We have a Reformation in Selfridges in central London, so I actually managed to get over there and have a look at their stuff, and while the designs are nice, I personally don't think they're very well made. Some of them are very thin in the fabric, but I do like the style, as in the styles and designs that they have. So while I didn't buy anything there because I was going to, I've decided that I'm just gonna make my own with lining and in a material that's way more sturdier than those dresses. So I don't know if you've had experience with Reformation dresses. Well, like the branding, everything, great, amazing, but the actual fabric itself and the way that it's been made makes me feel like it wouldn't really last that long. So matters into my own hands. This is the fabric. I really, really like it. I think it's quite flattering, and it's also kind of like an autumn color. While I think it would look great in the summer, absolutely can make maybe some dresses for some evening activities in the winter because of these winter fall colors. Very nice. I also managed to pick up the first of like my water weatherproof fabrics. So these two here, this is a camel and this is like a sage green. These are the first fabrics that I picked up to try and make my puffer jackets with. It's too thick. So this is like a gabardine. This is trench coat material. So while I won't be able to really make any like puffer jackets with this, I can absolutely make myself a trench coat or that kind of like blazer style things, and I've got two. I really want to make like the standard like camel sand color, but I also think like this seasonal color would be really, really nice in a trench coat or some sort of like a straight coat that you can wear as a raincoat because it repels water. So that was at Le Coupons at St Pierre. So I think we're actually getting through this pretty fast. I'm trying to be quick because I know that I talk a lot, and here I am waffling again. Let's just get on to the next part. So apart from Marche St Pierre, one of my favorite stores is Tissus Reine, and I think that's how you say it. It's spelt Reine, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Reine. I don't know. Frenchies, let me know. So I got a bunch of stuff from Tissus Reine. I absolutely love that place. I love the little mannequins. I love just the presentation. It just feels so nice and calm. And I love the haberdashery upstairs. Like, it's just my favorite place. That's probably my favorite store of all the places in Paris. And there are a lot of fabric stores, but that's my favorite. That's the one I always end up going back to, and that, in my opinion, has the best fabrics, but it's also the most expensive. So like, I don't know, like, I don't know what to tell you. The nice stuff is always the more expensive. So I bought a couple of viscoses because I like to make shirts. So I'll show you those ones first. The first one is this number here. This is just like a cream viscose with a black like line and dash pattern. Really, really simple, but I think this is the sort of thing that would make beautiful dresses, beautiful shirts, blouses, all of that stuff. Even if you were to like make like a pair of like flowy summer trousers, great. Now obviously it's winter time now. I'm looking to be making a lot of separates because that's what I seem to be lacking in my wardrobe. So I just want to have like a bunch of tops that I can just pair with the various trousers that I have. So I did get a little bit more because I might want to make more than one different style. So that's like my thing now. If I find a fabric that I like, I might make a shirt out of it, and then I might make some sort of other blouse. Then I've got two options in the same fabric. So yeah, I'll be repeating a lot of patterns, but they're all stuff that I'm gonna love. So this is the cream one. Really, really, really beautiful. Absolutely love that. I think that will go with so many things. The next one is a really bold print. Hear me out, but I love it. This is a viscose. I only got like 1.5 meters of this. This was pretty pricey, and this came in two different colorways. This I will call the autumn colorway, and you might have seen in the vlog that there was also a summer version where it was the same pattern, but all the colors were like bright yellows and like greens and pastels. So two different vibes, but I absolutely like this one. The muted tones much better. I thought that, especially like wearing it through the winter, autumn, even spring, they're all the kind of colors that I wear anyway, no matter what time of year it is. So it just made more sense to get this. Although if I ever go back to Paris and it's there in the other color, then I'll probably get that. I did consider getting both of them, but I thought that might be a bit much. So we stuck with this one. Really, like, I love it. It's like, how gorgeous is it though? And this one was going quickly. Every time I went to look at it, somebody else was touching it. So I thought, you know what, just pick some up, because if you come back tomorrow and it's all gone, you're gonna be upset. So yeah, I picked it up. I'm very happy with my choice. The last viscose that I picked up was a tropical looking one. This, oh my God, I love it so much. It makes my eyes just like really happy. The colors together, it kind of feels like you're wearing a rainbow. I like it. And like the leaves that are on it, it feels like flowery but leafy, but it also feels kind of like tribal. Like, I really like it. Graphic, I like the graphics on it. It feels, I don't know, it's definitely something that I would wear. Now for this, again, it's a viscose, so I was like, yeah, I can make a shirt, but this would also look really, really cute as like one of those like little mini dresses, or even like some sort of like play suit action. Again, I bought something that's obviously for a summer thing, but I don't care. Who knows? We might go on holiday somewhere warm and then I can just wear this whenever. The point is, I really, really like this fabric and I can't wait to make something out of it. So the next couple of items are my favorite items right now, and I can't wait to make something from them. I'm really excited about it. I will show you. So the first one is this faux leather in this cream. It was like a light cream, but this is more like a taupe. It's got like a hint of blush pink to it. Anyway, really, really nice color. And I got quite a bit because I want to make a like oversized shirt. I've seen a few, if you're looking like Zara and all those places, like leather wear is having a bit of a moment. But again, it's also winter, so like you can wear stuff like that, like layered over stuff. And I've been wanting to make something like that for a really long time, and I just haven't. But like this autumn, we're doing it. Like, we are doing it. I picked this up. I was specifically looking for a light color. I was also looking for a dark color for a different reason, but this, really, really loved it. While I was looking at this though, I discovered another one, which I had to pick up straight away. Let me show you. I discovered this. It is the same color, but it has been embroidered. It looks like the normal embroidered cotton that you can get, and it's in the faux leather. It's exactly the same. So it's really, really, really pretty. And as soon as I saw that next to that, I thought I can absolutely incorporate this into my like shirt design, whether it be like a whole panel, the back bit, the sleeves. So I didn't get a lot, but I did get about 1.5 meters so that I can play with it and also maybe make something completely separate for it, because I can use it for a belt, I can use it for trim. Absolutely love it. Really, really excited. They had this in a few other colors. They didn't have it in black because I did look for it, but I'm happy that I could get it in the matching like creamy taupe color, because then it will be like a perfect match to the shirt. So like, can you imagine like having a shirt and maybe you have like the sleeves in the embroidery, or maybe just like the cuffs and the collar and the pockets? Like, I don't know. I'm really excited to have some fun with that, so that should be quite cool. And then lastly, I picked up one more faux leather in this black. This one is quite a thin one. I wanted it to feel as close to like lambskin as possible. I had, along with making the leather shirt, I've been looking at other leather items, so like leather trousers, and also want to have a go at making myself like a moto leather jacket. So I have patterns for all of those things, but I've just not cut into them, and this year I'm looking to make more jackets and more things that I can layer things over, because that's what I'm lacking in my wardrobe at the moment, like layering items. That is everything from my favorite store, Tissues Reine. And now we're going to go on to the last place that I went. So this last store I'd never actually been to before, but I was looking for some specific raincoat fabrics and I wasn't finding them. So I just went into every store until I found what I needed. So when I got to Sacre Coupons, they have 2 stores that are kind of like one store in between, apart from each other. When I went into the first one, I didn't think I'd find anything, but right at the back of the store, they had their impermeable, which is like French for like waterproof basically, fabric. So all of that kind of like puffer jacket material, which was just so hard to find, I found there. Now, I'm kind of boring when it comes to coats, especially if you want to be able to layer them over most things. So I normally go for blues, blacks, browns, cream, like camels and greens. So after a lot of umming and ahhing between the 75 different greens that they had, I did pick up this green, which is kind of almost the same color as this. It is like an army green, or maybe like an army olive, because there's khaki and then there's this kind of green, and I feel like khaki is a little bit darker and this is just a little bit more like olivey. I really, really like it, and I've actually already seen a bunch of coats like this on ASOS. I've seen a coat like this in Zara. I've seen a few on Net-a-Porter, like some really nice designer quilted jackets in this material. So I knew I was looking at the right thing. So I picked up 3 meters of this, and then I also picked up the same kind of fabric but in black, and I picked up 3 meters of that. As I've said before, quilted everything is having a little bit of a moment, so I've got some ideas of things that I want to quilt. I will be making a vlog of me trying to do it. So I've never made a quilted jacket or any kind of quilted clothing. I've made a few like quilted craft like sewing cases and stuff like that, but nothing on this scale. There is a Vicky Sews pattern called Villanelle, which is basically a long coat which is quilted, which I kind of want to make in the black, so I got quite a bit of that. And then in the green, there is also another Vicky Sews pattern, which is quilted, which I think it's called the Cheryl. It's an oversized coat, which I want to try in the green. There are also some other items which I also want to have a go at quilting as well. So stay tuned for that vlog. It will be one of my Pinterest goals because I have a whole Pinterest board of like quilted everything, and I just want to make everything on it. So I'm gonna have a go and make my own little quilted capsule wardrobe, and we'll see what that looks like. It will definitely be good for winter, so stay tuned for that. But that's what I plan to do with those two fabrics. So that is it. That is the end of the haul. I tried to go through as fast as possible, so hopefully you've got like a general idea of what I'm thinking. But if you know me, you know that I always end up changing my mind when it actually comes to using the fabric. So just watch this space, see the videos that comes in the future, and see if you can spot whether I actually said what I was going to make with that thing, because more often than not, the thing that I say I'm going to make, I make something completely different. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm very indecisive that way. I have an idea, I run with it until I change my idea, and then I run with that. So thank you very much for watching to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, then hit that thumbs up button. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you worked with faux leather before? What are your thoughts on waterproof fabrics? Are you going to be doing any quilting this year? I would love to know. And if you haven't already, then subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you know when I post another video. That's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next.